From terrifying new viruses to a possible World War III, here are 5 scary facts about the world that will happen in 2026. But before we get into it, be sure to hit that like button for more videos. Also stick around until the end of this video to hear about one of the most frightening occurrences that will take place in 2026. You definitely do want to miss this. 2026 is predicted to be the year of the next big virus outbreak. According to experts, the world is overdue for a deadly virus. And while no one can say for certain what will happen in 2026, there are predictions that a new virus could emerge and cause widespread illness and death. In 2026, there will be a total solar eclipse. On April of 2024, there will be a total solar eclipse. These are the moon will pass between the Earth and the Sun. This is different than a lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse occurs when the Earth casts a shadow on the moon. If you live in the continental US, you won't be able to see this eclipse unless you travel to one of these countries. But if you live in any of these countries, you're going to be able to see the total solar eclipse. But if you want to see the solar eclipse in all of its glory, you'll need to be prepared. Eye protection will be crucial, as looking directly at the sun can cause permanent eye damage. Some people choose to invest in special solar eclipse glasses, while others opt for the more traditional method of using 2 pieces of paper and a pinhole. Whatever your preference, just remember to protect your eyes. By 2026, 1 in 6 people will likely be living in a water-stressed country. Water stress occurs when there isn't enough water to meet the needs of the population. This can lead to shortages of water for drinking, sanitation and agriculture, which can in turn lead to food shortages and even war. Already, 1.1 billion people around the world live in areas where there is not enough water to meet their needs. By 2025, that number is projected to increase to 1.6 billion. That's more than the entire population of China. The effects of water stress are already being felt in many parts of the world. In Syria, for example, the government has been forced to ration water in some areas due to the country's ongoing civil war. As the conflict has dragged on, more and more people have been displaced from their homes and have had to move to areas where there is still water available. But there simply isn't enough to go around. In Somalia, drought and water scarcity are just 2 of the many factors that have contributed to the country's ongoing famine. More than half of the population is in need of humanitarian assistance, and hundreds of thousands of children are at risk of dying from malnutrition. The World War III. Yes, this is a possibility that many people don't want to think about, but it's a reality that we need to be prepared for. The signs are all around us. Tensions are rising around the world, and conflicts that were once unthinkable are now becoming more and more likely. One only has to look to the recent conflict in Ukraine to see the potential for things to escalate quickly. If you thought that was bad, just wait until World War III breaks out. It will involve far more countries and far more destruction. We can only hope that it never comes to that. But the truth is, we should be prepared for anything. If you've made it this far into the video, then you clearly love scary facts about the world. But what could be the scariest fact of all? The Earth will run out of oil in 2026. According to a recent report by the International Energy Agency, the world's oil supply could run out as soon as 2026. This is alarming news, as oil is the world's primary energy source. Without it, our economies would grind to a halt, and billions of people would be plunged into darkness. While some countries are making progress in developing alternative energy sources, we are not yet ready to replace oil. If this prediction comes true, it is likely that the world will descend into chaos. Countries will scramble to find new energy sources, and the global economy will collapse. It is a scary thought, but one that we need to be prepared for. Hopefully, this will not happen in our lifetime, but if it does, we need to be ready. Be sure to like this video for more. Also, comment down below your favorite fact about the world.